the gospel of Christ 11 times, only in the letters of Paul. Romans 1:16. For I am not ashamed of the gospel of Christ, for it is the power of God unto salvation, to everyone that believes, to the Jew first, and also to the Greek. Romans 15:19. Through mighty signs and wonders, by the power of the Spirit of God, so that from Jerusalem and round about Illyricum I fully preach the gospel of Christ. Romans 15:29. And I am sure that when I come to you, I shall come in the fullness of the blessing of the gospel of Christ. 1 Corinthians 9:12. If other be partakers of this power over you, are not we rather? Nevertheless, we have not used this power, but suffer all things, lest we should hinder the gospel of Christ. 1 Corinthians 9:18. What is my reward then? Verily, that when I preach the gospel, I might make the gospel of Christ without charge, that I abuse not my power in the gospel. 2 Corinthians 4:4. In whom the God of this world has blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Christ, who is the image of God, should shine unto them. 2 Corinthians 9:13. Whilst but the experiment of this ministration, they glorify God for your professed subjection unto the gospel of Christ, and for your liberal distribution unto them and unto all men. 2 Corinthians 10:14. For we stretch not ourselves beyond our measure, as though we reach not unto you, for we are come as far as to you also in preaching the gospel of Christ. Galatians 1:7. Which is not another, but there be some that trouble you, and would pervert the gospel of Christ. Philippians 1:27. Only let your conversation be as it becomes the gospel of Christ, that whether I come and see you, or else be absent, I may hear of your affairs, that you stand fast in one spirit, with one mind, striving together for the faith of the gospel. 1 Thessalonians 3:2. And Saint Timotheus, our brother and minister of God, and our fellow laborer in the gospel of Christ, to establish you and to comfort you concerning your faith. The gospel of Christ is the only gospel that saves us now. My encouragement to you is to believe and receive this glorious gospel, the gospel of Christ. Grace and peace to all, in the name of Jesus.